Welcome in, guys. I'm gonna set up my other light here. Hi, Lucita. Hey, guys. Welcome in. Raid. Hi. I'm here. I'm behind. Afternoon. Hi, Meg. Retro City. Hello. Sorry, guys. I am more behind than I used to be. Or than I usually am. I don't even have anything preloaded, barely anything preloaded, which is not like me at all. I worked night shift last night. I got called in and then I worked tonight too, so it's kind of just been a little bit of a whirlwind. I hope everyone is having a good morning. The raid train is kicked off, so we're doing all childhood toys and fashion. So I've got some things to show you guys today. It's just going to be like random polls, but I was able to source some stuff even like last week. Hi Nuria, welcome in. Thanks so much, Mamarazzi, for the raid. Make sure you guys are all giving her a follow. You had some really, really cool toys. I was looking at the last hour. I have a show later and I'm still just laying around in my jammies. No worries. Yeah. Honestly, some days, like I kind of guess like that's like the benefit of live selling is like sometimes you can just pop on and like not be as organized as you usually are, or maybe not as put together as you usually are, but it's okay. Like at least I'm fine with it. No judgment here. I think it's great. Let me just plug this in. All right, that's probably a little bit brighter. So if we've never met before, welcome. My name is Leah. I am a Canadian seller here on Whatnot from Ontario, Canada. I've been here since November 2022. We do these raid trains as a group of Canadians every 2 weeks, and they're always themed. So this theme today is childhood fun and fashion. So I've got here some toys, some clothing, some ephemera, some sewing patterns. There is some buy it now stuff that you can take a look at. There's some lighter stuff, so let's have fun. You can gift your friends or just randomly gift the chat. Make someone's day. I was recently personally gifted by somebody and it meant a lot to me. I was having a bad day and I feel so bad because I didn't even see it during the show, but I messaged her afterwards and was so thankful for it because it really, really lifted my spirits that day and made me feel really good. So thank you to that person. You know who you are. Okay, so let's start. Hi, Layla. Hope the move went well. Okay, so let's start with a little springtime planter. This is vintage. I think this is adorable. It would be really cute decor in a baby room or even like just a little kid's room in general. But also if you have any baby showers coming up, it makes a really good gift. But there's no chips or cracks. It's in really good condition. Really cute with the little yellow birds there. So we are just going to go ahead and change the price on this one. That's running right now for $4, running for 20 seconds. There's no markings on the bottom. It has a little bit of wear, but I think it is the perfect little planter, or you can even like put a little toy in it for decoration. You can even put some dried florals in it. Okay, so we'll put that there to start us off. So let's go with some lighter things. I have a retro Ken doll outfit. This might be pretty nostalgic to some of you who grew up in the late 80s or the 90s. It's in good condition and it's meant for Ken. There is the genuine Barbie tag right there. that nice lime green and pink combo, kind of giving me the Saved by the Bell vibes a little bit. So this is going to be a super light item to start with, which will be great. Let me import some of my weights here. I am using Canada Post today, so let me know if I was just really curious at what your shipping costs are. Chit Chats is not a shipping company that's available to me, so it would be great if you guys could just keep me updated on that. I'm sorry if I still sound a little stuffy too. My gosh, I am just still getting over this cold that I had. It was awful. Malibu Ken's Beach Top. Yeah, you know it. Excuse me. I can't say I knew exactly what Ken doll it was from, so thank you for that. But that's awesome. So you get the shorts and you get the top, and they're in great condition. It's like a little bit of a stain there, but honestly, Tide to Go is your best friend. I've used it on a lot of vintage, like even like some of my crewels and stuff, and it really helps take the staining out. Okay, so that's starting for $2, guys. This is Retro Ken doll. It's a Malibu Ken's Beach Top. Woo, woo, woo. Saying it properly. That flu going around is deadly at last. It does. Like, it honestly felt like I had walking pneumonia. And I'm sure these night shifts are just not going to help at all. Like, because we all know night shifts just boost the old immune system. Okay, coffee break. So, since we're on the theme of dolls here, I've got this really cute sewing pattern pamphlet for dolls. So, I really like this brand. It's like Baton's Beehive. I see this a lot. Um, oh, really? Yeah. You know what? Vintiquity too. I was noticing in some shows, people that I know, like far West Coast, it was the same price for me. It was $12. So I haven't tested it out to see what second purchase is. Oh, okay, in retros in Toronto area, I believe. So he's 654 because you're definitely closer to me. Okay. Hi, Linda. How are you? It's nice to see you. Thanks so much for popping in. So this is the back of the book here. Originally it was 95 cents, but look at this is so cool. I just love seeing the images of the old Barbie dolls in their outfits. So all of these outfits, the patterns are in this book. So some more really cool vintage ephemera. So inside is all black and white, but you have all of the patterns here. So whether you want this book for just the ephemera or if you want it for the actual sewing patterns, it was a really, really great find. 808 for you. Okay, so these are not bad. Like before, like right now I have a 0 to 1 ounce item pin. So before it would have been $11 and that would have been the minimum that you would have paid as a Canadian. So Vintiquity is over that minimum right now, but who's to say what her second shipping would be? Probably a lot less, I would assume. And then 808, like that's way better than the $11, even if it's just $2. So this is running right now, guys. It's Just for Dolls sewing pattern vintage book, but also has some wicked ephemera on it. Really like it. Originally from Sears. Originally from Sears for 95 cents. Thanks so much for the hearts, guys. Appreciate you. Okay, sewing patterns. Oh, I forgot to put Ken doll clothes there to remind you guys of what we've already gone through. Okay, so I have 3 sewing patterns. I'm going to sell all 3 of them for $2, okay? starting bid of $2. But look how cute this outfit is with the strawberries. Oh my God. I wish I was this talented because I would totally make my daughter these patterns. So I don't want to pull these out because these are all still folded in great condition, unused. Here is the other one. Again, adorable vintage style dresses. Hey Bex, hey DC fan, welcome in. Welcome into our raid train. I am on until 2 p.m. Eastern, and then I'll be reading into Pyrex with Bex. So this one looks like it's probably been used, but these ones here all look like they're in good condition. I remember when I looked these up based on their dates, I think it was 1980, or no, this one's 1996. So this one's 1996. Then you've got, this one's also 1996. Thanks so much, Nuria. Yeah, any and all support is so appreciated, guys. You can follow me on YouTube, Thrifting with ADHD. I just posted my second video, and I've got a bunch of shorts on there. And then I'm also on Instagram, thrifting _with _ADHD. So you can follow me on both of those platforms. This one's a Roman numeral. I think this one was the one that was the 80s. So you can make this really cool little bag that also doubles as like a change pad. Then there's this little funky Easter bunny kind of themed bib, and then a play blanket for the kid. So all three of these sewing patterns you'll get for $2 start bid. I just have to change. I'm going to do 1 to 3 ounces on this one. So yeah, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram. Make sure you guys are giving me a follow here and bookmarking future shows. My usual show is every Monday at 12 p.m. noon. I do vintage variety, so new finds and then some finds that you might have already seen, but going over them again. So this is running right now, guys. You're going to get all 3 sewing patterns for $2. Super cute. The geese are really cute. That's adorable. All right, so put those there. So next we have, so I have been trying to be on the hunt for My Little Pony. They're definitely harder to find. I've been trying to learn more about some of the vintage toys, and this one's definitely a knockoff from what I know and from some friends that helped me out, but she's still really cute with her blue hair. On the bottom, she is from the 80s, but it's not stamped Hasbro or anything like that. That's really difficult to get to focus, actually. You might be able to see that there. So L1482, so what I'm taking from this, that this is a 1982, but it's not a legit My Little Pony. So I still have it, and it can still be yours today for the price of $3. Because she's still cute. She's still from the 80s, and that's why we're here. We're here for vintage, so still special in its own way. Sydney, welcome in. Banks of the River, welcome in. You guys are on the childhood fun raid train, fun and fashion raid train. There's many Canadian sellers today on this train. We go all the way to 11 o'clock tonight. So stick around. Okay, I'm going to turn it around for this one. I found this adorable vintage baby romper. Like, oh, this makes me wish I still had a baby so I could dress them up in this. But look at this. Hi, Sandra. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, it's so cute, guys, and it's so soft. Look at it. Definitely seems to be handmade. It looks so similar to something that my mom had brought my sister and I home in. So there's the little deer. It's adorable. If you know anybody who's having a baby, or you currently have a baby, this is adorable. And this little onesie would be perfect for the car. Because in the car, you're not supposed to put your kids in the car with big bulky like winter suits on. So this is kind of the this is the medic in me coming out. If you're going to put your kids in a car seat, in order for them to be properly secured, they need to be in like a little jumper like this. So these are perfect for the winter, and you can just cover them with a blanket too if you're worried about it, them being cold. But that is the safest way. So it unzips all the way down here. The zipper still works perfectly, as you can see. And then you got two little footsies, and then the drawstrings with the hood. It's adorable. You know what I love about this hood too is it doesn't have these silly ears on them. Every child outfit now, you gotta have ears. Like my kids, I don't want them to have cat ears or teddy bear ears. Like I just want them to have a hood, just a plain old hood. So this is perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and run this little cutie, and we are running today for $4, and it's running right now. It's perfect for a little gift if you know anybody who is into vintage clothing or vintage decor. I would say this is like a newborn. It does have its original tag on it as well. And then I don't know if it actually says a size on it. Oh, it does. It says size newborn, 70% acrylic, 30% polyester. Yeah, it's absolutely adorable. It is made in Canada, so whoop whoop, repping our own country. So this is still here if anybody's interested. It is beautiful. We'll add that over here. I'm gonna show the other clothing item while we're on clothing here. So this one that has its original tag, it says Shetland wool, and it's made in Scotland. This is also a beautiful, beautiful sweater. Vintage. For a child, I would say this is probably more like 5 to 6, 6 to 7 even. It's bigger in size. I know with my kids, I don't mind buying things that are a little bit bigger. They grow so bloody fast, but very cute pattern along the top. But it definitely has that vintage look to it that I remember from a lot of sweaters that I wore as a kid as well. I don't see any tags on the inside. It just has its original tag. Yeah, me too, Sandra. I really love the pattern because it's like, I mean, it's just a classic like winter pattern, but you can also wear it in fall because it doesn't look like too Christmassy. So there's the original tag. It is coming off, so you can always like sew the other end on if you really wanted the original. But yeah, it's definitely quality. There's no holes in it, no holes in the armpits. No, it's good. I can actually, like, do people do pits to pits for their children? I don't know my children's pit to pits. I just know their size. But maybe, let's do it for some S's and giggles, eh? Hi, Michelle. How are you? I'm so glad that this train does go late tonight because I'm back to work at 6:30. So you guys can keep me company on my downtime. Make the night go by faster. So pit to pit is 20. Which one? I'm like, I've got this one here. That's for my grandpa. My nickname was Skeeter growing up. And this one's my one for motherhood and ADHD diagnosis. And then this one is just all, I don't know, it's just an image I enjoy. Poppy, though, for my grandpa. And then I really always enjoyed like sugar skulls and like the Mexican art, which is probably why I'm such a big fan of like Talavera and Tanola and all that stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that one took 10 hours. I sat straight through. The guy who did that is absolutely amazing. I probably would not be able to afford him now. And I can't even see him again. His wait list is like unbelievable, so I'll never get it finished probably. But that's okay. I don't have the money for it anyways. Okay, so we're gonna run this beautiful wool sweater for $8. It's running right now. It is originally from Scotland. It's in excellent condition. It's probably like a 5'6" or 6'7". Next, we have a blanket that I think I had when I was a baby because I saw it in some of my baby photos, which is really funny. But maybe that's why I was drawn to it on the rack. Like maybe I nostalgically recognized it. Okay, sorry guys. Whew, I need more coffee. What kind of coffee do you guys all drink? I drink Nespresso. I have an espresso machine, and every time I make a cup, it honestly sounds like an airplane's taking off. It's so loud. Yeah, it's so good, right, Dave? I like them. And then I put like oat milk in it, and I put some like 100% like pure maple syrup, like the good stuff, not the stuff that's like full of added sugar. So this is the blanket here. It's very 80s. It's got this really cute yellow ruffling all around it. And then the panda bears, the mice, really, really cute images. And then the back is white. There's no staining on it. This has been like freshly laundered. Or maybe I haven't washed this one. It doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell like my laundry soap. Usually I wash everything that I bring home from the thrift store, but I don't think this one's been officially washed yet, but I can wash it before I ship it if that is somebody's preference. Yeah, really cute. Really, really, really cute. And these blankets are, for any moms out there, like these blankets are the best just to like put down with all their toys, but then they also look at the blanket, like they're so memorized. It's such a cute age. So it's a pretty big blanket. I don't know if I can back up to kind of show you from like it goes past my knee and it starts at like just under my chin, and I'm 5'7", about 5'7.5". So it's a good sized blanket. I think like probably at one time too, people put these along the bottom of the cribs and stuff, but sleeping safety has changed a lot since we were all kids, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm gonna just import another weight here. I'm gonna do this one probably 4 to 7 to be on the safe side. Okay, pinned. And we're running this one for $5, and it's running right now. The ruffling around the edge is really pretty. But yeah, in great condition. I really like this blanket a lot. Again, I find these things and then I'm like, oh, I wish I still had babies that would use some of this stuff, but not anymore. I guess I could still like give this to them as a blanket, but we literally have a million million blankets. An Angel Care monitor. What was the Angel Care monitor? Is that the one where it's supposed to tell you if they stopped breathing or something like that? Because as a paramedic, I'm really against those monitors, just so everyone knows. Unless you have a baby that was supposed to alarm if they stop breathing. Yeah. So my personal opinion on those is just that it can increase a lot of postpartum anxiety that you might already be experiencing. I think that it has a place. So any like really, really sick kids with a lot of complex medical needs, I think there's totally a place for those kind of monitors, right? Especially when you're concerned about oxygen levels or them breathing and stuff like that. But for any regular healthy baby that you're bringing home, I just think it really does it makes it worse on the parents, honestly. We get calls so much about monitors beeping and stuff like that. And just as Dave said, it's something like the kid rolled over or it fell off their foot, and they're, everything's checking out. So yeah, I liked the idea of those monitors, but I think they have a time and a place. It's like blood pressure cuffs. It's like when people have their own like home blood pressure cuffs. I think it honestly just, some people are just taking them over and over and over again, and they're not properly calibrating their blood pressure cuffs. So they're just getting false readings. They're just increasing their anxiety, waiting for it to go off. And usually they just moved. Yeah. And babies are already such noisy sleepers. Like you're already like so hyper vigilant to every noise and movement that they make. I kept my kids' first blanket so I can gift it to them when they have oh, that's so sweet. I have my kids' first outfits as well. Hi, Chase That Dream. Hi, Red Rooster. Hi, Shauna. Wait till Apple Watches start doing blood pressure. You will be busy. I know. So even so, it has become helpful in some cases. Like some people are like, I'm looking at my ECG rhythm right now and it's telling me I'm having irregular rhythm, or it's telling me my heartbeat's really fast, and it's actually like capturing things, which are helpful for their diagnosis with cardiologists and stuff. But yeah, sometimes it just captures silliness and people freak out. um, so today I am using Canada Post. I don't have Chit Chats. So far, everyone's rates have seemed to be reasonable. We pinned a 0 to 1 ounce, and it was less than $11 at the minimum. The only one that seems kind of off, but not really, is Nuria is coming up at $12.95, I think it was. To me, that seems to make sense. Like, I know Dave and I were talking about this the other night because we were in a guy's show who he's on like Vancouver Island or something like that. And my first purchase would be over $12. So I think that if I'm buying from someone like West End of Canada, then it's going to be more expensive for sure. $7.47 to Indiana, $6.54 here. Yeah, like that was mine too. Mine was like $12.85, but is it still currently $12.85 for me? You mean Dave, or for the other night in that show? Pickles is 12, Pyrex with Bex. Oh, for me, okay. And Bex and Pickles, are you on the West Coast too? Or East Coast? Because East Coast might be it as well. I should probably get Hustle in here. West BC, yeah. So that seems to add up. If anyone's out in the West End, it's going to be, you're getting paid $12 in shipping. You're getting charged $12 in shipping, sorry. Okay. 927 here in Nova Scotia. Yeah, see, these are all sounding correct to me. Like I have a 4 to 7 ounce item pinned right now though. And she saves 29 cents. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. Okay, so this is a really cute rubber stamp collection, and I think this is what we would call new old stock, because I'm really using that term a lot now that I've learned what it means. So I only paid $1 for it. So we'll probably just run it for $2 if anyone was interested. We'll start the bidding there, but it's brand new. I have no idea if that ink pad works. You might have to get a new ink pad, but the stamps are really cute for a little kid. I know my kids loved doing stamps. So we're gonna head back here. You can have your items shipped. Yeah, Dave, you can save, 25 cents. So this is running right now, guys, $3 start bid. It's this really cute vintage rubber stamp collection. It is brand new, still in the package. We all know kids and so many of them always go through like their truck obsession, right? Thanks so much for your bid. It's a really cute set. Thank you so much, Cindy. I think I'm saying your name properly now because I know it's not Cindy anymore. It's Cindy? Cindy? I know you always have to remind me, and I feel horrible about it. Thank you so much. This is coming to you. Let me just write your name on it. Yeah, just the amount of money you spend in gas alone. Oh, yeah, good point, Sandra. Thank you. Sandy, it's pronounced Sandy. Oh my gosh, I gotta remember this. Okay, so that's done. Let's see, there's something in the Buy It Now here that I can probably run as an auction. Yes, I've got the Tilly toy. I'm going to run it for 30 seconds just so I can also chat about it. So this is my Canadian Tilly toy, little Porky Pig. Right here you can see he does have like a little rip around his neck. He no longer squeaks. He's got a little pen mark here, but he's 1950s from my research, which is super cool. He's marked Tilly toy on the back here, made in Canada. And it's a little bit faded, but I think for the age, it's still a really cute decor piece that you can put up on a shelf. Very kitschy. Instead of an A. I like that though. I like the uniqueness about it. But it's Sandy. Okay, Sandy. So brand new in the package. 3 vintage. I don't know if this would be like a baby shower, baby announcement. Just a little bird. Like they could be used for so many things. They're absolutely adorable. And they're blank. They're still in their package. So they come with the envelope and the card that almost looks to be like handmade. Like someone's kind of cut out some stuff and handmade these. It looks like it has like a very junk journal sort of vibe. Love that picture of the flowers. Oh, this one right here. My giant cruel. Yeah, it's beautiful. Thank you. I thrifted that for $6.99. You might be able to, I don't know if I think you're following me on Instagram. You can see the day that I found it, I made an Instagram reel, and then it ended up going viral, which was really, really cool. But yeah, it's the best thing I've ever thrifted. It's amazing. So going to go ahead and run these for 20 seconds, starting at $3. These are all brand new in the package. They're little cards. They're absolutely adorable. They could have so many different uses, birth announcements. They're completely blank inside, so you can use them for any sort of occasion. And you're going to get all 3 of them still sealed in the package. Next, we've got, this one's really cool. Recently sourced this, how to make sock toys. So neat. I think this is from, first edition was 1958, and then the second edition was 1967. So how to make sock toys. It's in excellent condition. Here is your table of contents, so what you can expect. Sock animals, sock dolls, clothing and special effects, finger puppets, arm puppets. It's really neat. I'm not sure, that monkey kind of scares me though. Vintiquity, this seems like right up your alley. A little creepy. So it gives you all the instructions on how to make each type of sock puppet. It is all black and white images inside, but still really good directions. There's the back here. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Pack of fun books. So there's like candy favors and fixins, fun with marshmallows, craft with small wooden objects. Cool. There's a whole bunch of them. So yeah, this is a very neat older book. And we are going to go ahead and run this for $4. That's what we're starting it at. So it's all black and white inside. 1958 was the first edition, 1967 was the second. The images, like, even though they're black and white, they're super cool. And then each page shows you how to make all the different puppets. I don't know if we have any puzzle fans out there. I am very obsessed with puzzles lately. So this one is an older puzzle. It's a really cute image. So there's 200, this is a 200-piece puzzle. But very, very sweet image, the little boy playing the guitar for the girl. I don't know if there's actually a year. Oh, there is. I knew it. 1973. So lately I've been finding a lot of vintage puzzles and it's been really neat. Sorry, coffee break. So the box itself is in actually pretty good condition. Here's all your pieces here. My thrift store is actually really good at counting the pieces, which is nice. It's just like a little small local thrift store that's run by all volunteers. So this one, I'm just going to have to change the weight on this one. But yeah, I've definitely been doing a lot of puzzles lately. My mom and my sister have been doing a ton every weekend, and it's been nice. It's just a really nice, relaxing hobby. It's something that your kids can help you out with. I know my son likes to help me. So this is running right now. Starting bid is $4. So it's a 200-piece vintage puzzle from the early 70s. Ages 8 to 13, it says, but I never follow those guidelines. Linda, thank you so much for your bid. What a great buy. Thank you. Do you like to do puzzles too, Linda, or more for like with your grandchildren? Oh, I love this. Thank you. I'm going to put that aside for you. Okay, so let's go back to a couple books. There's tons of little golden books, guys, in the Buy It Now, or just like children's books in general. So make sure you take a look at that. All of those ones you can just purchase immediately, like you just hit Buy Now. I've got a 90s Pikachu chapter book as well. My son and I read that book. That was a hard book to read to him. Trying to, excuse me, sorry. Trying to read to him all the different Pokemon names. I didn't know if I was pronouncing anything correctly. Okay, where is 1 to 3 ounces? I'm going to start this at 4. Okay, so this is the book here. It's a Barbie one. Starting the auction right now. It's $4. I'll do this one with the grandchildren. Oh, that's so nice, Linda. Yeah, puzzles are great. They're really good to, with your dexterity. I'm trying to say the word properly. Really good for your mind. So I like doing them a lot. I've read a lot about like ADHD and like doing puzzles and crosswords and word searches just to keep your mind like active and going. So this is in brand new condition, guys, this Barbie book, okay? There's no signature inside. It's 1992 Mattel, and it's beautiful condition. All the pages are just basically untouched. The next one that I have, I remember reading this one when I was a kid. My mom read this one to me when my sister was coming. So when I found this book, like I knew I recognized it, but then when I was looking through it, oh my God, it just brought like, it's so crazy how some items can really bring you back to your own childhood. So this one's also running for $4. It's called The New Baby, and it's all about parents bringing home their new baby. It's also in excellent condition. Original copyright 1962, but it was renewed in 1990, which would make sense because my sister was born in 1991, so that's probably when my mom picked it up. But it's just such a nice book. Like, I love like she's feeding her little baby doll while mom's feeding her doll. And then even like when you look at the illustrations, you can see the vintage furniture, like it's really cute. Because I remember having a baby doll and I would take care of it while my mom took care of my sister. Like even like the old like vintage pram. But yeah, this is a brand new book. And that would also be $4 if anyone was interested. And then, like I said, I have a ton of the little golden books in the Buy It Now. Okay, I think in the auction here. Okay, so today instead of 30, I'm going to change it to 25. Midge is running right now. She is 1968 Barbie doll. This looks to be a handmade outfit. It's not a genuine Barbie outfit, but she does have the markings on her behind about how she is a Midge doll. And it is 1968, and it was 30, and I did 25 on it today. But she's in really, really good condition. Down here, she's got her nails still painted. Toenails, sorry. Yeah, thanks, Retro City. I've had her for a while. I got a pack of like Barbie dolls for my daughter and my niece. I was with my mom actually, and then we had like there's like 4 or 5 Barbie dolls in the pack, and then my mom was like, "That's an old one," and I looked at it and I was like, "You're right." So we got it home, found out it was a Midge doll, and it was super super exciting. But yeah, she's in good shape. Like there's no like there looks like maybe some wear to her legs here. But yeah, I've had her for a while too. So like if anyone has any offers on her, just let me know. But I had her listed at 30. I did 25 today. So if anyone wants to send me an offer, but yeah, like I think it would clean up easily for sure. But her hair's in really good condition, and she's got that little boss side glance going on there. So yeah, she is here and ready for a new home if anyone wants to give her one. Okay, and then I'm going to show this now because we have a few more minutes here. So I have the full Fisher-Price music box record player. It's in good condition. I have all of the records that go with it. So they're all kept in the back there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think it comes with 6. So basically you can fit all of them in the back here and then have one playing. My kids, this comes from my aunt. My kids played with it for a while, kind of lost interest in it. So I snuck it down here Because if I can give it a new home and another kid enjoys it, or if someone, a collector, needs it for their collection, then I'm good with that. So let me just do this for you guys. If I can get it to actually play properly here. Do, 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 do. Who can name the song? I can see why my kids enjoyed it so much. I never had anything like this as a kid, but it's a lot of fun to like take out the different records. This old man, Pickles got it. I don't have any reward for you. You just get some street cred. So then you just turn it off, put it back in place. So yeah, it works really well. It has all the moving parts to it. Just kind of give you a bit of a close-up there. So it's 1971 Fisher-Price. And then this side, the stickers are still in good condition and intact. Yeah, right? She is really good with the trivia. Okay, so I'm gonna just bring up I didn't make a listing for this one, so I'm just gonna bring up a 1 to 2 pound listing here. Because I think that's kind of the weight category that we're gonna be going with here. So I'm gonna start the bidding off at $20, and this is running right now, guys. This is for a 1971 Fisher-Price music box record player. So as you can see, there's just some dust in between the slats that still will need some cleaning. My kids took it from me before I really got detailed with it, but it would be easy enough to clean those. Did that run? I didn't even see. It might have run. It's here if anyone is interested in it. So next we have, this is another sewing book, and it's actually for toddlers. So Harding, run again, the record player, Linda? Okay. It is running right now, Linda. Thank you so much for your bid. It's in great condition. It would be something that's really cool to pass on to. Thanks so much, Linda. Awesome. I'm going to put that with your puzzle. Thank you, thank you. All right, we had, and you have so many records in it. Do they make more? I don't know. So I was looking at some eBay listings to see if I could figure out how many it's supposed to come with. And the ones where people were saying like, mint condition, brand new condition, are the ones where there was like 5 to 6 records. Oh, Linda, I know. We all have that problem. We all have that problem. But don't worry, you have sold lots. You have done very well. But like Naria said, we feel you. We all have that issue. I'm sure you can. We will make sure we tune in to say hi. I will try my best to tune in. I might be in and out because I'll be at work. So this one here, is a little pattern book as well for knitting. And it's, again, you can make different toddler clothes. So if anybody is into knitting and handy, you can also have this book for the ephemera as well. Oh gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. I sneezed away from the inventory into my elbow like a good girl, just so everyone knows. Okay. So we've got less than 10 minutes. We've got 9 minutes left together. And then we will be reading into Pyrex with Bex. Hi, Mom. How are you? So it's all black and white images. Super cute images, though. Look at him. What a cutie. These kids are probably all a lot older now, which is really funny to think about. So, like, for example, it shows you the little toque and the mitts, and then it will say directions on page 20. Like, here's some more directions on page 19. So, I know that there are people out there that are that talented. Oh gosh, you remember these blocks, guys? I've seen people sell these blocks before. Look at the little skunk. Oh my god, so cute. That's really cool. They have a picture of them with the blocks. That's great. Okay, so this book here, we're just going to run for $2. I get a lot of these books and I pay like absolutely nothing for them. I always pick them up. I just can't leave them behind. I just think they're so cool. So that one's running right now. Again, great ephemera, but also if you knit and are able to follow these patterns, it would be so cool if you did some vintage patterns. That actually looks, what vintage toy is that? That looks like maybe like a glass. Okay, so that's down there. I'm just seeing if I missed anything. Oh, I have the Cabbage Patch fabric here as well. If anybody is interested in that to use as like fabric, but also like you might be able to clean it up well enough to use it as like a bed skirt or a comforter. But I think at this point it might be better used as a fabric. I've seen a lot of people lately framing vintage fabric as well, which I think is a really neat idea. Sorry if I made you dizzy. Let me switch you around here. So this is very big. It would probably fit like a double bed. So I think I've shown some people this before, but I came across this at the thrift shop. It's super cute. It does have some areas of like some more like kind of like yellowing of the fabric, some wear and tear. But I think, like I said, at this point, it would probably be better used as like a crafting fabric. So right here you can see it says the Cabbage Patch Kids. Little mushrooms there, so cute. But yeah, it would fit like a double size bed. This has been washed by myself, so it has a nice smell to it. There's no real damage besides the yellowing kind of the fabric. And I have it under 1 to 2 pounds because it's quite big, like once you fold it up and try to get it into a box. So if anyone's interested in this, I would run this for $10 and it is running right now. Big Cabbage Patch comforter. It is vintage. Hard to say what if it's a comforter or a bed skirt, but it could be used for so many different things now. Oh, I'm starting to get so stuffed up again. All right, thanks guys. Let's put you back on the tripod. Not the tripod, the tripod. So it's gonna be last call because we're down to like our last 3 minutes here. So if there's anything you see in the buy it now is the time to purchase that, especially if you've already busted your shipping. And I can also show anything again. So just a quick scan. Make sure you guys are giving me a follow. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, and I am here on Whatnot. You can follow my bookmark my upcoming shows. So we had Midge, we ran her for 25 today instead of 30. We had the really neat sock puppet book from the 60s. All 3 of these greeting cards still in their package. They're blank inside. Hi Terry, welcome in. Just finishing up. 80s baby blanket. And then we had the 2 little golden books, plus there's a ton more golden books in the buy it now. We had this beautiful vintage little jumper, little newborn jumper. Oh my gosh, this thing is so cute. Love it. Looks to be kind of handmade almost, even though there is a tag. It's made in Canada. There it is right there. But this thing is adorable and very soft. This one is a wool sweater. Got to fix the tag though. Wool sweater from Scotland. It's in great condition. Probably like a 5 to 6, even maybe like a size 6 to 7. And then we had our sewing patterns from the 80s and 90s. So all 3 of those for $3. Those are all like in brand new condition as well. The little retro Ken doll outfit. I think the Tilly Toys in the buy it now. You can probably go ahead and just purchase that one if you were interested. Let me just double check the auction here to make sure I'm not missing anything. There's another planter in there as well that I can grab if anyone was interested. It's like the little stork and the baby girl planter. Yeah, lots of, I put the Goosebumps in there in case anyone was like, oh yeah, like, can we go through the Goosebumps? But that would be like a whole other show. They got some pillowcases. And then lots more, yeah, of just basically all the books in the buy it now there. All right. Thanks so much, Shauna, for checking that. I really appreciate it, guys. So yeah, today you are on the childhood fun and fashion raid train. So a lot of people ask, what is a raid train? Well, a raid train is when a bunch of sellers on Whatnot get together. They pick a theme. Everyone brings items that they think would match that theme, and then everyone gets an hour time slot. So for example, we started this morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. And then each seller goes through their hour time slot. So from like 11 to 12, for example, you'll have one seller. And then 12 to 1, you'll have another seller. And then 1 to 2, you'll have another seller. So it's a great way to meet many different sellers. It's a great way to see how all the other sellers interpret the theme and the different items that they can bring to the table. So stay on the train. We are going all the way until 11 o'clock tonight. We are going to raid into a Canadian seller called Pyrex with Bex. She's just an absolute sweetheart. You guys are going to have a lot of fun over there. I was looking at her store earlier. She's got a lot of great items. And I just saw her pop on. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your purchases, the hearts, the follows, the support. I'll get those packages out as soon as I can. And we are going to set up the raid. Vintiquity, thanks again for organizing such an amazing raid. And then Mamarazzi, thank you for that thumbnail. It is an absolute riot. In case you guys were wondering, I am the little kid on the thumbnail that is dressed up as the police officer. That was my dad's um, police officer uniform, and I wore it for one of the Halloweens. So that was that's a really fun photo. Okay. Thank you so much, Shauna. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some rest before work again tonight. Okay, so we're about to right into Pyrex Specs. When we get there, say hi, raid, let her know we're all here.